Hello, and welcome back to... I almost did it again. Hello, and welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. Last time we went through Hrakert Station, picked up the, whatchamacallit there, the...
Yes.
There we go. There's 1,000 experience points that we wouldn't have had otherwise. The star map. Now we're going to return to the surface, and which way is that guy gonna go? Alright. He's gonna be useless. Okay. So I've gone through, made sure that everything's leveled up. Everyone's got their weapons, yada yada yada, all that jazz. So now we're going to return to the surface, which is this away.
At last, my search is over. I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure. You may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you, but you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
Yeah, how did you get down here? No. Yeah, when will Malak learn? I'm the hero of this story. How did you get down here, actually?
Do you think those Republic subs are the only way to reach the ocean floor? Malik and Revan found a way down here long before the Hrakert station was built. I acquired a ship and followed the same route Revan and my master used on their own journey. Then it was simply a matter of waiting for you to return for the star map.
Okay. Okay, well, I mean, obviously he got down here via a sub, but, I mean, you're Malik's apprentice? Can't say that I'm impressed.
Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Okay, cool. At least I didn't get into that one. Alright, so we're going to do that. I guess I should have shielded up, but, we're going to do that, then that, then that. Let's turn the camera so the way I actually see what we're doing here. Well, that didn't take too long. So we see what Brandon has on this. Darth Bandon. Fiber armor. Double-bladed lightsaber. Did he have a double-bladed lightsaber? I barely noticed. We might as well, sonic emitter. Wow. Use that thing outside of battle?
Yes.
Yes?
Interesting. Okay. I was expecting to find, an equipment pack, lockers, and no guy waiting for us. I guess, he waited too long to find Darth Bandon. So, we're going to return to the surface. See you there. Well, that was a lot shorter of a trip than I thought it was going to be. But
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
your construction woke something, or the cell cath went insane. Your construction woke something.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
Yes, a gigantic fraction shark that drove the cell cath insane.
It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few have survived.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
Yes, the harvesting machine was destroyed.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Yes, I did.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Not likely. Items received. What the hell did we receive? Oh, okay. Speaking of Darth Bandon's armor. I think we'll wear it for a while. I mean, I know that, like I said, we were going to stay in. But I mean, decent armor, I think. Looks a lot like the Republic mod armor, actually. There it goes. I was just waiting for that thing to die away. Okay, so hey, this door's closed. 3 guesses on what happens afterwards. Why do you have spy monitors in the Republic outpost, but you didn't have them in the Sith outpost? haven't done anything. Very well, I'll come peacefully. Another friggin' court. Nothing. The explosions were at the research station both our governments have set up there. Yeah, being honest with them is pretty much the easiest way to be. What? I love it. So, yeah. Glad to see there's some infighting here. Machinery into woken up a giant Hrakert shark. I didn't kill the shark. Yeah. Just be honest at this point. I mean, if you did this. Now, you can lie. If you did it dark side, you can lie. Okay, so if you actually did the dark side way and they found out that you killed the shark, they'd just kick you off world and you wouldn't be able to come back. So if you're playing dark side, do the whole oh, what is it, the Gershwin or whatever the devil it is, that bounty hunter thing before you even do the rift. But yeah, they're sending them down to a secret base on the Hrakert rift. They couldn't. They had lost contact with the science facility. I've already cleared the facility. The Republic harvesting stopped. Okay. Again, I think this guy plays Pizak. Useless people. Here we go. Okay, guys. I think that we're going to return to... actually, I'm gonna talk to Jahani real quick.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about?
What happened after your father died?
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her.
How so?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Did she die?
She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Taris.
You were enslaved.
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And they freed you.
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
What did you do?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought a passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then. I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you, but for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
Okay, so...
How may I be... What is it you would like? Of course. If there is anything else, I am here to help.
So I think I have the full conversation tree with her. So she should... So it should now trigger the, scene that I really want. I believe this is where I want to go. Yes, yes it is. Because we want to get the devil off this rock that I so hate. I'm sorry, I really hate Manaan. I hate the cell calf because they constantly look like they're eating. But I know it's really that they're stroking their tendrils. But T3. It's also the fact that they, yeah, they just irritate me.
What the hell is your kind doing here? Bad enough I have to deal with all these other idiots, but now there's a stinking KOTOR on this world too?
I have as much right to be here as you do, sir.
Just ignore them.
Yeah, do like the Jedi tells you and back off. Your people are pathetic. It's no wonder we crushed your world so easily.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know enough that... Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar somehow.
What? You?
You annoy me, worm. You know each other?
This doesn't concern you, Jedi trash. Now where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen like you would be a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me?
Well, what are you offering? No. She is her own person. She is not for sale.
Now don't be so selfish. We both know KOTOR aren't real people anyway. The females make amusing pets, but the males should be put down like the animals they are. I remember one time on Taris.
What? What did you say?
Calm down, Juhani.
What did you do on Taris, you scum?
Put one of you down like the animals you are. So easy. Then I saw one of the females on the auction block. But those darn Jedi.
It was you.
What? Me? Oh, now I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little KOTOR I was going to purchase. But those Jedi came and stole my pet away from me.
You were buying KOTOR slaves?
When I was fighting with the Mandalorians against the KOTOR, I developed an appreciation for these creatures. They make excellent servants if properly trained. You Jedi act all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do about the lesser, non-human species. The Sith at least let their feelings show on the outside.
You... my homeworld.
Come now. Will you let your pet go? I'm sure we can come up with a price we both think is fair.
Show me the money first. No. She is not for sale.
And I will see you dead for what you have done to my people.
Hold on a second. Don't be hasty.
Yeah. Let's get him. No. Like I said, you do have the ability to corrupt Juhani. But we're not gonna go that.
There is peace. I will remain calm. I am a Jedi now. My lust for vengeance must be curbed.
Yes, yes. Say no to the dark side, but I will have you yet. Ha!
I sense a problem brewing. Let's kill him now while his back is turned. Wait. I got turned around here. Okay. So... Yes, I know. Alright, so now that we've done that, I'm going to say, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, may the Force be with you, and I will see you next time.